All right, welcome back. Now, there's a few stories that I want to deal with real quick. Few stories. This one surfaced a few hours ago. Now, here's the thing. I haven't read this yet. I purposely didn't read it. And I'm being honest. What do you think it says? What do you think is going to be said? And this was done, look at the university, Harvard Health Publishing. Now, I don't know if this is part of Harvard, but man, you want to use the Harvard name? So this is not a dog lover media outlet. So you would expect bias. You would not expect bias. You'd expect them to call it down the middle. Let's see. Y'all know articles like this always grab my attention. The headline is Dog Bites, How to Prevent or Treat Them. Now, let me stop there. I don't want to know how to treat them. Because, you get attacked, most likely you have to go to hospital anyways. So I'm not about to, perform a treatment on myself. But how to prevent them? Careful with these subjects. All you journalists out there. Subtitle, Millions of Dog Bites Occur Every Year. What should you do if it happens to you? Oh boy. Each year, look at this. You notice how some sources say 4.5 million dog bites per year, and some sources say 4.7. And again, this was this was published a few hours ago. I think they're purposely doing this, looking for the smallest possible number. She goes on to write, despite what you might assume, most of these incidents don't happen when an unfamiliar dog attacks someone in a park or another outdoor location. Instead, most bites are inflicted by a pet dog in a home. Now stop. These are the dogs that dog owners insist are the safest. So already, you're between a rock and a hard place. It's insane. The family dog's supposed to protect the people in the home, right? Supposed to be highly protective. Why do dog bites happen? I'm continuing with this article. Some dog bites happen by accident. Stop. No bite is an accident. So most dogs bite and it's accidental when people wrestle or play tug of war with their dog. No. You say some, okay, I'll give you that. But we really don't. I've never read a report of a dog attack where a game of tug of war preceded it. Here you go. They're already making things up, being delusional, and they do this on purpose. They try to say stuff that makes sense. Oh, here we go. You see the next sentence? Continuing with this article. But most of the time, dogs bite people as a reaction to feeling stressed, threatened, scared, or startled, according to the American Veterinary Medical Association. Well, let me stop you right there. That's a lie. Okay? You can't rely on the American Veterinary Medical Association. They're not experts. These are not dog attack experts. We are the only dog attack experts. So, no. Most of the bites from dogs occur because dogs are violent, bloodthirsty mutants with an instinct to attack, to dominate, to gain status within the so-called pack. They attack for the sheer pleasure of attacking. That is a fact. Mutts ain't feeling stressed or threatened or scared or startled. And even if they were, what reason do they have to feel threatened inside of a home with the people the dumb dog lives with? Remember, the people attacked inside the home by the family dog is usually somebody who lives in the home. So stop it. People, look at this. More than half of dog bites occur in children, and they're far more likely to be seriously injured than adults. Uh-oh. Do y'all really want to go here? People don't all, here we go with the signals that a dog is uncomfortable. Show me the report or video where somebody saw the signals and prevented an attack before it happened. This has never, not once happened ever. They keep going on with this. Look for the signs. Look for the signs. Look for the signs. Okay, show me an example of what you're talking about where somebody saw the signs and then stopped the dog attack. None. So more propaganda. And this is a doctor. Ain't it sad? We talking to doctors as if they're the students. Man, it is what it is. And any of you doctors, so-called, I don't care where you're from, American veterinary, you want to call in and you disagree and knock yourself out. But I don't think any of you will. He said some dogs are highly territorial and will bark, growl, snap, and lunge if outsiders enter their space. Another lie. Say some dogs are highly, no. They'll bark whether or not you're in their territory. As long as they can see you, they'll become violent and bark. They'll leave their territory and invade yours and attack. No, they're not territorial. To be territorial, an animal needs to be a lot smarter than a dumb dog. So again, you're wrong. You're wrong. That has nothing to do with trespassing on the dog's territory, which we don't know how far that's supposed to stretch. Oh boy. Whether that's an apartment, yard, or crate, dogs may exhibit resource guarding, which shows up as anxious, aggressive behavior around food, toys, or beds. No. We don't want to hear what they might do. See how they're just being creative? They're not sharing information based on actual reports, whether it be from the media reports, police reports, or hospital reports. These people are not professionals. Wow. Resource guarding. What are you talking about? We don't hear about a dog guarding or trying to guard resources when we cover these attacks. Look at this. These situations can be high risk, and children in particular have less awareness, and y'all have no awareness. Again, there's no reports of no adult seeing the sign and, oh, let me stop this attack. Shut up with that. Just trying to make yourself sound sophisticated, make yourself sound all educated and professional. Beat it with that. You're a Harvard Medical School. Show me at least 5 examples of this happening, whether it be on film or in a report. What are you talking about? Y'all been saying this long enough where people should have examples of how they saw it. After every attack, the witnesses say it was unprovoked and it showed no warning signs. How many times have we heard that the dog showed no warning signs before the attack? So at what point do you stop saying it? Failed advice from failed professionals. That's all that is. You are the ones I'm talking about. So-called dog behaviorists, veterinarians, and dog trainers, and whatever else you might be. Got to be kidding. What can you do to prevent dog bites? Oh, it gets worse. All right. Look at this. This is what they wrote. Any dog, even a sweet, cuddly dog, can bite if provoked. There you go. Or just immediately right off the bat saying they're provoked. That's why they attack. They attack because they're being violated. Somebody's doing something to them. That's a lie. So who is this? The writer of this and everybody in it, none of them are true professionals. We're going to call y'all out on it now. According to the AVMA, never leave young children alone with a dog without adult supervision. Adult supervision is worthless. It's irrelevant. None of these adults ever stop an attack before it starts. They never see the warning signs themselves. How many times have I shared stories where somebody went up to the dog owner and tried to pet it and the dog attacked them? Not even these owners, the owners of these dogs, have seen these signs before they attack. None of them. So never leave young children alone with a dog, and teach children to never disturb a dog while it's eating, sleeping, or caring for puppies. There are no reports of a youngster being attacked because they disturbed a dog while it was eating, sleeping, or caring for worthless puppies. This is not professional advice because it does not describe a common scenario. Can't tell me these people are professionals talking like this. This is madness. Listen, whoever you are, majority of these attacks, almost all of them are unprovoked. This is found in the media reports, police reports, and on film, hospital reports. They're unprovoked, almost all of them. So why are you talking about these scenarios of provoking them? Desperate liars. The study of 321 facial dog bites treated at Harvard over a 20-year period, 88% of the bites were from known dogs. There you go. You knowing a dog means nothing. Most were in adults and occurred after playing with the dog. Yeah, I don't believe that. We cover dog attacks. Isn't that a rare thing to hear in a dog attack report? If people were playing with the dog before. See how they're just making things up? Just perpetual liars. They lie nonstop. Most occurred after playing with the dog, feeding the dog, what? And placing their face too close to the dog. Now I can co-sign with that. I myself have said this. However, the hand, usually a person's dominant hand, is probably the most common location for a dog bite in an adult. Well, if that's the case, why do y'all suggest to people to reach out their hand to pet them? Now you hear this, young people. They're telling you exactly what I've been telling you. I've been telling you, stay away from dogs. It's dangerous. All you do is put yourself at risk. How insane is this? CDC gives some tips. They say always ask a dog's owner if it's okay to pet their dog, even if the dog appears friendly. No, you don't. We just went over an attack where youngster got permission, bent over to pet the dog, and was attacked. Real simple. No, this is not what you do, CDC. Make sure the dog sees and sniffs you before reaching out to pet it. Huh? Huh? Sniff you for what? Looking for food because they know you dumb. Forking over food. Stay away from these things. Don't pet a dog that seems to be hiding, scared, sick, or out. Get out of here. Unfamiliar dog approaches you. Remain calm. Stay still. Don't look at it. Stand with the side of your body facing the dog and say no. Okay, it could easily walk and face you again. Like, what are you talking about? You do a 90-degree turn, it can step over there and face you again. What, you supposed to just keep turning? Get out of here. Beat it. Remain calm. Avoid. Wait for the dog to retreat or move yourself slowly away. Okay, what if that don't happen? Y'all not professionals giving advice like this. Show me an example of where this worked. Y'all should have caught this on camera by now. I've shown dog attacks where the victims stood perfectly still and were attacked anyway. So wrong. What a disservice to the general public these so-called dog professionals are. Look at this. You can't make this up. Now, I'm not going to go over this. What you should do if you're bitten by a dog. No. What if a dog bite is less serious? Stop it. Man, these people are insane. Y'all need to stop putting these types of articles out. Okay, who is this? Julie Corliss. Another nutter. No doubt. There she is. There she is. And I guess these are some more articles by her. Can you do a search? Oh boy. Yeah, go back to journalism school. I don't know what they teach them in journalism school, but why don't they teach them to present facts, to base what they say, what they write on facts, data, statistics, professional input? They don't, because these are not true professionals. Simple as that. Now, real quick, over there in India, apparently a dog was beaten to death. Dog was beaten to death. And of course, they are up in arms about it. And we all know this was self-defense, but they're trying to project the person who did it as a demon, when really they just killed a demon. Again, people don't just go out and attack dogs. Woman reacts to Omaha police killing cousin's dog, injuring two. People, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This woman had two dogs. She was the owner of two dogs. And she thought that she could take her two dogs over to her friend's house, her cousin's house, and have her dog, let her two dogs, play with her cousin's dog. Say it right here. Brown, 37, brought her two dogs, and blah, 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 thinking they would play with her cousin's dog. So they were trying to treat these things like they were kids. Yeah, I'll bring my kids over. They can play with your kids. This is bad news Bad news, fellas and ladies. This is humanizing of dogs at a dangerous level. When they don't even treat the dog or deal with it based on its instincts and nature. Thinking that they would play. Said they began to fight in the hallway outside the apartment. So they didn't even get inside the apartment. Just pathetic. Pathetic. As she tried to break them up, the police officers were approaching and she saw them. And they were responding to an unrelated trespassing call. How crazy is that? Seeing the struggle, the officer drew his gun, told everyone to back away, and then shot one of the dogs. I did not intend for them to shoot that dog, Brown said in an interview Friday. Why not? Why not? Like what? So even after these things launch an attack, these people still don't kill it, don't shoot it. You might be next. Will you want them to shoot the dog if it's mauling you? Cop walk up, you getting mauled? Will you say that then? Wow. According to reports, Brown, her 44-year-old cousin, and her cousin's 16-year-old daughter were injured and taken by ambulance. So the dog attacked multiple people. Don't shoot it. All three had leg injuries. So this thing was attacking everybody. Brown said her knee tissue was sticking out. We've seen that before. These things, they slice holes in you like razors. It's really nothing. Brown said doctors did not know whether her injury was caused by a bullet or debris. And this is a dog bite injury, really? Oh boy. Police are investigating with assistance from who? The Humane Society? The Humane Society is helping to do the investigation? Forget about it. Again, we are the only dog attack experts. Man, you cannot make this up. Now look at this. She said they could have used pepper spray. They could have tasered. They could have done something. No. You could have not been in possession of that thing. Look at your own behavior. Cops, they respond to what you're doing. To a scene that you cause. Chaos that you cause. Don't start talking about, you can't now police how they respond to these things. Get out of here. Yeah, they launch an attack. They usually can't feel a taser anyways. Usually can't feel they're immune to pepper spray. So stop it. Now, it's like somebody actually brought it to her attention. So said tasing or pepper spraying an aggressive dog are not great options. Somebody had to tell her, finally. In addition to their small sizes, animals can't understand or comply with police orders. Like, really? And you're talking about dogs, man. If anything, it's probably just going to either make the situation worse, or if the dog does happen to run off, you could run into another issue of them being aggressive towards somebody else, because it's kind of a fight or no. I'm not trying to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing about, it's just fight or flight. That's why it's attacking you. We're fight or flighted to the euthanasia room. Want to hear no excuses. Just put them all down. This is insane. Look at the behavior of this thing. Launch an unprovoked attack. Anybody try to break it up, attack them. Attack them. You can't get any more unstable than that type of behavior right there. Unprovoked, sustained, lethal attacks where everybody who tries to break it up becomes a victim. These are not pets. Cannot make this up. Police officers allowed time for bystanders to separate the dogs. When there are people around and there are two large dogs aggressively fighting with one another, you kind of have to act, especially in close quarters in an apartment building where there are people walking around who might not know what's going on. It's kind of the totality of circumstances we need to consider in all of this. See, and this is what I'm talking about in apartment complexes. These things should not be allowed. Simple as that. They don't belong in apartment complexes. They don't belong anywhere in society. But if you're going to own one, it's best for you to have a home. It's best for you to live far away from other people. These people kill me. Talking like it's the owner's responsibility, to not own them. Crazy nutters. They're just crazy, man. Too many stories surface, if you ask me. Again, look at this scene. Dogs involved. You got cop cars. You got tape. For a pet? Trying to convince us these things are pets? They produce scenes like this normally, regularly. And it's not all of it. A lot of times there's blood all over the walls, all over the floor. It looked like what it is, a murder scene. Trying to convince us these things are pets. Yeah, good luck with that. Somebody found the body of a man who fell while chasing his own dog. 23-year-old man, very young, found dead beneath a waterfall on Thursday. They believe he slipped and fell while walking his dog along a trail that loops above the falls. Can't make this up. Been identified as Isaac Lee Turpin. Okay, let me see. No social media. All right. He's an originally blah. They confirmed at the time that he was dead. These dog lovers. Now, how many times have we found articles and reports of these people risking their life to save these worthless things? Now, question, dog, do y'all think that's normal? Do y'all think that's smart or the thing that you should do? Set your love for your dog aside for a minute. Does it really make sense to be willing to die for a worthless dog? Something with an average lifespan of 10, 15 years? Something that's so, worthless. Dogs are not useful or beneficial in society. Why would you die for one? Story after story, these people, they'll jump in a pit of fire after a dog. Insane. Billed as the steepest waterfall in Kentucky, it descends 113 feet down a large rock house. Lord, can you imagine that? Why? I wonder what was going on, what he was thinking as he was falling. The craziness of his behavior. Had to dawn on him like, oh, I shouldn't have, first of all, shouldn't have owned it. Second of all, hey, a dog fall in the water or ice or waterfall, they're not even smart enough to just go get another dog. No, I will die for it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, cannot make this up. Toddler hospitalized after being bitten in the face by a dog in Wellfleet. Now, I don't know if there's been a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, all types of, and this is younger than those students on my other channel. I recently uploaded the most recent video. It's about 3 minutes long. They were older than this victim here. So once again, y'all see this. No information, no names, no nothing. This is the norm. This is a pattern. They'll put out articles like this, and then sometime next week, they'll share the name. Go to there, then they have no social media, nothing. All the nutter videos and images have been removed. So yeah, it's an evil sort of syndicate, dog culture, and I'm happy to see it just fall apart. That makes me feel so good. Shout out to everybody able to join me for this brief pre-work video live stream. I will be in touch with the members today while I'm at work and give everybody a heads up on future content. And I hope you all are able to join me as we continue with this crusade.